50% of shoppers already begin their shopping journey on Amazon. The rest via other channels such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google Ads, you name it. Have you ever wondered where your Amazon sales comes from outside of Amazon advertising? Have you ever find yourself wondering if you are spending your off-Amazon advertising budget the right way and how to track it? Well, at DataOak, we firmly believe that what you cannot measure, you cannot manage. Can you measure and manage your off-Amazon advertising and improve it to generate more sales to your Amazon business? The answer is yes, people. It's called Amazon Attribution. And few sellers knows the existence of it because it's still in beta, so we thought we'll make a podcast about it. Amazon Attribution is the topic, who is it for, how to leverage it, and why you should start using it. Welcome to episode 12 of the DataOak e-commerce podcast. Let's discuss it with my friend Pat, Amazon expert at DataOak. What's up, Pat? Thank you for being here.
Hey, how's it going, Rafa? Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Always, man. We'll be joined today by a very, very special guest, Tom Banattar, CEO and co-founder of PixelMe, a startup that enables you to retarget your visitors from any third-party website, including, of course, Amazon. Tom, how's it going?
I'm great. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks so much for joining. I'm really excited to have you on the show today. All right, I'm going to start with you, Pat. And first question is, could you please define Amazon Attribution?
Yeah, absolutely. So Rafa, it's now possible to track sales you get on Amazon from external traffic, right? That's traffic from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google Ads, and so on, right? You can also track sales coming from your own website and email marketing efforts. That's just huge, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, look, in simple terms, Amazon Attribution allows you to understand how your off-Amazon ad spend is impacting your Amazon sales.
I see. But why is off-Amazon advertising even relevant? I mean, Amazon is so big today, right? Can just, stick it to advertising on Amazon?
You could, but you'd be leaving money on the table.
Wait, as in?
Look, I mean, 50% of shoppers already begin their, shopping journey on Amazon, right? And the rest via other channels, like the ones you mentioned.
Right? You mean like Facebook, Google, Instagram,
etc.? Exactly. Yeah. So if you're not advertising on those channels, you're essentially losing out on sales you could have made, right? That is why Amazon advertising is relevant.
So can anyone...
that is why off-Amazon advertising is relevant.
That makes sense. So can anyone participate in Amazon Attribution? As in, is it open to anyone and everyone?
It's open to vendors and sellers who are brand owners.
Only? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. You must be enrolled in Amazon's brand registry to sign up for, Amazon Attribution. Meaning you should own the trademark for the brand, the products of which you sell. It's currently in beta, like you mentioned, and it's available in the US, Canada, and the EU5.
EU5 meaning France, Germany.
France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and the UK. Although UK is no longer really part of the EU,
EU
Brexit hasn't
UK.
hit Amazon yet.
Okay. So you did explain why off-Amazon advertising is relevant. We get it. But how does Amazon Attribution help with off-Amazon advertising? Or in other words, why should our listeners really care about it?
You're French, right, Rafa? You love your wine, right?
I am.
But not knowing which social channel is driving most of your Amazon sales is like drinking wine blindfolded. Wouldn't you want to know the name of the wine you liked the most? The same way, wouldn't you want to know, which channel is working and which not?
But thanks for the wine analogy. Thanks for speaking my language. I get it now. Okay, let's dive a little deeper into the benefits of Amazon Attribution, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a couple of minutes ago, I mentioned that 50% of shoppers begin their shopping journey off Amazon, right? With Amazon Attribution, sellers are now able to take a data-driven approach to targeting that 50% of shoppers. You've been advertising on Facebook, Google, YouTube, Instagram. How do you know which one is working? Mm-hmm. You can get super granular with Amazon Attribution. In fact, not only can you track sales at a channel level, but even at an ad level, right? Meaning you will know which Facebook ad generated how much in sales for you. I think that's extremely powerful, right?
Yeah.
Imagine, you're using Facebook lookalike to target a specific audience for your products, right? At the same time, you're also advertising on YouTube and Instagram, right? without Amazon Attribution, you'd have no idea as to which platform is working for you and which not. Right? Your ACoS might be really high for your Instagram ads, while your ROAS may be really good for the Facebook lookalike campaigns. Once you know this for sure, you can make concerted efforts to optimize your campaigns. Right? For example, maybe increase your ad spend on Facebook and lower it for Instagram. You get the idea, right?
Yeah.
You know, you might launch, let's say, a specific campaign on a specific channel solely with the objective of creating more awareness, right? In which case, you'll want to track the page views, not necessarily conversions.
True.
Right? Whereas you may create another campaign on the same channel focused solely on conversions, right? With Amazon Attribution, you're not flying blind, right?
Yeah.
You know whether or not campaigns are hitting their desired targets. Essentially, you know, it helps advertisers maximize their return on investment, right?
Yeah.
You know, all of this helps you better understand your customer's journey and take a data-driven approach to planning your future campaigns, right? And also, if you think about it, better attribution helps, you know, get that flywheel spinning.
How?
Well, what's a flywheel, right? It's, you know, visibility leading to more page visits, and, you know, more page visits leading to more sales, and more sales improving your visibility and improved page visits, and on, right? So with advertising, you generate paid traffic, right? Amazon's algorithm takes into account this increased traffic and boosts your organic visibility, right? And that gets the flywheel spinning. And here's the thing. When your organic visibility improves, you can reduce your ad spend. Right? Essentially, run off Amazon ads, track their performance with the help of Amazon Attribution, keep the ones which are performing well running, shut off the ones which aren't performing, right? And eventually, your organic visibility will improve. At that point, maybe you can turn off all ads for a while, right? That will help you reduce your ad spend. And if you remember, you know, from our A10 episode, Rafa, Amazon now rewards you for bringing in off Amazon traffic, right? And that makes that makes off Amazon advertising even more compelling.
Yeah, man. The A10 episode, our most successful one. The only episode where it's not only Pat, my mom, and I that generate the most listens.
Well, you can also get more virtual estate on search engine results pages.
Well, explain that one, please.
I mean, you can show, let's say, one Google ad which leads to the product on your website, and one Google ad which directs shoppers to the product detail page on Amazon.
I see, but why would anyone do that? I mean, their own store is most likely more profitable than their Amazon store, right? So why would you advertise both?
Yeah, good question.
Wasting money, no?
Rafa, in reality, the shopper doesn't care about you or your margins, right?
Yeah.
Some shoppers would rather purchase on Amazon than from your store, right? It might just be more convenient for them. For example, right, they most likely already have their delivery address and credit card details saved on Amazon, right? One-click retail, buddy. Remember, they pioneered it. and finally, because you will have more data, you can retarget visitors via Amazon DSP, right?
Okay.
This might be most useful if you're selling high-value products, which shoppers generally take, a while to purchase.
Yeah. I mean, you convinced me. Can we just talk about the setup? How do you set up this?
Absolutely. So you can decide how granular you want to get, right? And the more granular you want to get, the more tags you're going to use. For a channel, say Facebook ads, you can have a single tag if all you want is to track the total sales coming from Facebook ads. Or you can set up multiple tags. For example, a unique tag for each Facebook ad, letting you know which ad is bringing in how much revenue, right? Though navigating the nomenclature is a little bit tricky, right? For example, a campaign is referred to as an order.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
You can create a separate order for each product you're advertising, or create an order for a specific ad campaign. For example, you may launch a campaign for a specific event like Prime Day to help you track how your Prime Day campaigns do.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And you can either have shoppers land on a product page or direct them to your brand store.
Your brand store. Okay.
It's pretty straightforward, Rafa. But of course, you can choose to make it really complex if that's what you want.
Thanks a lot, Pat.
Absolutely.
It's super clear. I think it's time to welcome Tom from PixelMe. Tom, thanks for being here again. I personally love what you've been doing with PixelMe and I've been following your project for a while. But for people that don't know PixelMe, could you explain to us what it is and what it does?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much again, guys. I'm really happy to be here today. And PixelMe, it's a new URL shortener, but we had retargeting pixel into our short links. That means you are able to create retargeting audience for all the people who clicked on your link. For example, if you are driving traffic from Facebook ads to Amazon, with PixelMe, you are able to retarget all the people who clicked on your link. So this is really powerful for Amazon seller.
Yeah.
And actually, we are working to integrate Amazon attribution into PixelMe. So in a few weeks, you will be able to retarget people who clicked on your links, but you will be able to track the number of conversion from your ads directly into PixelMe. So it can be really, really huge for us, for Amazon seller.
Good timing. We're talking now.
Yeah.
2 weeks. That's
That
awesome.
sounds super interesting, Tom.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Why is retargeting shoppers so important?
Yeah, definitely important because you probably know 97% of people will never buy your product for the first time. So you definitely need to do retargeting again because people who are clicking on your ads will never buy your product for the first time. So you need to send in the same ads again and again. So that's really important to know that. And the second part is really important is retargeting is less expensive than acquisition on Facebook.
Yeah.
So when you are doing retargeting on Facebook, you will be able to create a better ROI for your product. So that's really cool.
Makes sense. But you dig this?
Yeah, absolutely. But I just think that there's room for optimization when it comes to retargeting because there was this pair of shoes which Nike had been retargeting me with. I bought the shoes and they're still targeting me with it. So they need to turn that ad off. They're wasting money right now.
Tom, I was wondering, is there any specific product categories or price points maybe for which retargeting works best? Let's say like Nike and sports shoes.
Yeah, I think retargeting can work for all the product, all the category. But of course, if you are selling product like something like less than $10, I'm not sure you will be able to have a great ROI. So maybe you need to have some product like $100 or something similar. But yes, that works for all the products.
Makes complete sense. I totally agree there.
Yeah.
Based on the data you collect, which platform works best for retargeting in your opinion? As in, where does it pay off the most to retarget shoppers?
Yeah, definitely Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook is killing the game into retargeting, and because Facebook is really cheap, and the people on Facebook, the target, the market is really huge. So definitely Facebook.
And the targeting option are much more advanced on Facebook. As a marketer and advertiser, I can tell you that Facebook is good on that.
Hey, Tom, one question out of curiosity. So you're saying that Facebook is the best today, right? In the future, can you sort of see another platform emerging? I don't know, like maybe TikTok or Instagram or something which might act as a contender? Or let's say an even better platform than Facebook?
That's really great question. I think Facebook will still continue to kill the game because they know you better than you. Yeah. So I think they will be able to know you every time. Maybe Amazon can kill the game with the...
Hang on, let me just go and buy some Facebook stock right now.
The next logical question is, which platform does PixelMe currently support retargeting on?
Yeah, that's a good question. We are natively integrating with Facebook, AdWords, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Quora, TikTok, Snapchat.
TikTok also?
I can I can say every platform can be used on PixelMe because we have a custom script, so you can put every script in the world into PixelMe. So basically, all the platforms.
That's awesome.
Hey, Tom, did you mention LinkedIn as well?
Yep, of course.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, but I don't know if I'm browsing LinkedIn and somebody shows me a shampoo or something of that sort. I don't know if I'm in a buying fit. When people are on social media, they're doing social stuff. But when I'm on LinkedIn, I'm not really thinking about buying. How good is LinkedIn when it comes to, what's the ROI there? Is it good?
Yeah, yeah, it's really good because the LinkedIn target is really clear, and you can segment by the behavior and the job, but it's more for B2B and not really for Amazon seller. Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Makes sense.
Do you provide campaign metrics too, Tom? For example, like impressions, clicks, conversion, and so on?
Yeah, actually, we are providing the click, the country of the click, etc.
Okay.
But as you know, in the few weeks, we will be integrated with Amazon Attribution.
Yeah.
So we will provide all the data from Amazon Attribution directly on PixelMe, like the number of sales, the click-through rate, the CTR, etc.
Nice.
So that will be really, really cool.
Nice, super complete. Any advice for a brand or seller who is listening to us and who is new to the world of retargeting?
Yeah, if you would like to start the retargeting, it's a good idea. But
Do it with PixelMe, of course.
definitely. But you need to start with a real great audience. You can't start with only 10 people into retargeting audience. That doesn't have results, so you will not be happy with that. So let's start at 100 people into your custom audience first, and then do retargeting again and again. Yeah.
Okay, super clear. And let's say that in 2-3 weeks, so you start Amazon Attribution, and there's Amazon sellers that are listening to us right now, and they're super excited about it. But they still have a few questions. What's the best way for our listeners to contact you directly?
Yeah, sure. You can contact me on LinkedIn, or you can contact me on my email. It's tom@pixelme.me.
Awesome.
That's pretty simple.
Awesome. Tom Banattar from PixelMe, people. In a few weeks, it will be all Amazon integrated. So think about it. PixelMe.me is a tool. You should all check it out. Tom, thanks a lot for joining. Very clear.
Thank you so much again, guys.
Absolutely.
I will definitely have you again on the show in a few weeks, few months to do a follow up. I think it's gonna be a very hot topic on the e-commerce space very soon.
Yeah.
So thanks again, Pat. Thank you always for being here.
It's an absolute pleasure, Rafa. I got to learn some really cool things about retargeting and this whole thing. So thank you for having me, and thank you, Tom, for joining us today.
It's a good episode. It's a really good episode. Thanks, everyone. See you next time for episode 13. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.